Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tassenix, and welcome to Season 79, 5 vs 5 Grand Arena Championship, Week 2, Round 2. It is Groundhog Week. If you've been here since the end of last 3 vs 3, then you know that my bracket for the final week of 3 vs 3, Week 1 and Week 2, is me, Herbert, and 6 Erodiums. So I had an Erodium Round 1, again. I've got Herbert round 2 again, and regardless of the outcome of this matchup, both of us will be fighting an Erodium in round 3 again. How's everybody doing? Good to see you, Ganroth. It's KMA, RMC, Swugga Player. Good afternoon. Good to see you guys. All right, you know the drill. Time to put up the prediction. Yeah. Gonna have to be the whole hero thing, isn't it? All right. Starting up the prediction. Hey, Shake, good to see you. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this on screen. So, rank 18 fighting rank 17. It's the same old David and Goliath story. I'm the Goliath. I've got more on GP, Zetas. Top 80 average speed is 169. Nice. To his 166. Mod analysis, I still have him round the clock. More speed at all levels. Plus 4% offense. We've got him by more than 100, plus 6% defense by a lot. Plus 9% defense, nearly 100, plus 14% defense, nearly, triple, more than that. So, you see what I'm saying? We've got the resources to do the job. Relic analysis, we're a bit closer. Total levels, 2794 to his 2662. Relic 10 count, my 33 to his 14. Relic 9's my 188 to his 135. Relic 8's my 85 to his 133. Datacron analysis, total rerolls, my 380 to his 242. Level 9 Datacrons, my 54 to his 45. And then we don't have significant numbers of the lesser one. As far as his GLs go, still with the fast Ray, the very fast Slacker. A lot less health than it used to have. Very fast Pirate King. Yeah, this is going to be stressful, guys. This is going to be a stressful one. All right, let's go ahead and look at the OmegaBot report. We both have all the GAC Omicrons. Nothing to see there. As far as attack times go, yeah, he's usually kicking off after I'm asleep, so no wonder I don't get to see everything. All right, mod comparison. Yes, I have more. I am the mountain looming in the shadow. And yes, he had, 2 Erodiums last week, so how much can you really put stock in that squad banner efficiency graph? His defenses last week. Yeah, thankfully there was me, right, to show what this was. He had Cody Cracksdown, BKM, Maz, Saw, Ray Swallow Ezra, Riva, Pirate King, Great Mothers, DVDE, Boba Fett Sign of Django, Jabba, and Ahsoka with Wab. Leviathan, Chimera, Malevolence on defense. Fair. Defenses by zone, Cody, Saw, Riva, and Jabba was what he had set last week. On offense, Herbert is using Satele, Baylan, Wampa, Afra, Malgus, Leia, Lord Vader, Slacker, Stranger, Traya, JMK, DTMG, Iden. DLS? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, some of this is just the weird stuff fighting the Erodiums. Anyway, for fleets, Executor, Home 1, and Profundity, reliably setting Leviathan on defense. His only dropped attack last week. Hi, Ma, that was me. Great Mothers. Yes, I got one hold. Yay! And then I lost the round. So, and here's the really twisted part. Even if we didn't have the drop or two that we did on ground, we still would have lost it on fleet. Username, I have a feeling he would not use Wampa and CLS on you. Not with the defense that I said. You'll see. You'll see. All right. Where are we at, guys, with the prediction? Guys, says 6 minutes on the timer. I am going to give it another 30 seconds. When it gets to 5:30, we'll cut off the voting. Your last chance to put in your channel point wager. Will I have 0 drops, or is it going to be 1 or more? Who's the cheeky bastard that voted 1 channel point on the over? I see you. I see you. There's some real wagers going on now. There we go. There we go. Yeah. All right, people are still actively putting in bids, so I'll give you another few seconds since people are actually doing this right now. Get it all out. Get it out of your system. All right. Closing the voting in 2, 1. Yeah, 3%. Yeah, 3% of points wagered. Probably one person, right? Yeah, believes in me. 97% of points wagered. Said it's going to be 1 drop or more. So, let's see what we're up against, guys. All right. I have grim news. He has not dropped a single attack. What's worse, I have deliberately tried to make this tougher than what it was last time. So, color me disappointed. That said, I can bring you banners. Let me tell you all about it. Prime Bot, I summon thee. All right, against Jabba the Hutt, 65. Against Pirate King up top, which we'll cover later, 65. Against Great Mothers here, bottom front, 65. So I'm thinking there's no Reva on defense today. That's a good thing. Interesting. Saw he got a 65. Very, very low chance. I feel like Reva is not on defense. All right. Lord Vader, 65. So, good he didn't 66 anything. Yay. I will cover top here since he's fully cleared that. Against Ahsoka with Watt, 66 there. So, Bane with the side still living? Like Bane Dooku? Bane Malik? Something like that? Because 66 feels like it's probably too low to be C, right? I mean, I guess it's possible to do that. 65 with, yeah, but why would Bane be so low and Sith Eternal have full protection? It's unlikely. Anyway, against DVDE, scored a 65. I did throw Tarkin in here because looking at the data from last week, Tarkin seems to take a reasonable bite out of DTMG. Today. Yeah. Okay. In the back. Let's see. Well, yeah, against Sign of Django, if I didn't mention it, was 65. So against Stranger, Starkiller, Spider Maul, Exile Ezra, and Visas. Let's see here. That was, believe it or not, 65. Damn. All right, Rey, Swolo, Cal, Zaris, Zalbar, high defense, Zalbar Kron, light side, offensive buffs level 3. Was 65. He is yet to fight Slacker, Dre, Hux, Red, and Faust with the Wampacron. He may well have what he needs for it. I don't know. Fleet, he hasn't touched anything yet, but I should be okay today as far as like one-shotting everything. The 66 is the Queen Amidala Cam 4-man. Dig that, Zach. All right. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I don't usually think of using Queen there, but fair. All right, let's talk about his defense. Top side. BKM, Paz, Grogu, BKK, and Bam with the same defense cron. I botched this last time using JML. And, you know, just after that round, I hosted the two French guys, and their technique was just to focus on Bam. I've had previous success going after BKM, but I can't argue with the simplicity of just blowing up Bam first. So if I'm feeling like doing JML again, that's what I would probably do. All right, he's got Fugitive Omega, Mercenary Wrecker, Crosshair, Omega, and Mercenary Hunter with the Crosshair Cron. Maz Kicks. What does that mean? This would be instead of. This would be instead of the Cody Cron. This Maz team. And so this is a telegraph to me that Quiggold is here. If Quiggold's here, he has no reason to expect that I would have set Slacker. Other than the fact that I think I might have said at the end of my last fight versus him that I might have switched to have Slacker on defense and pick up Stranger, but it kept Stranger down and put Slacker beside him. I'm thinking he doesn't have Pirate King down. Interesting. Do you think Baylan would just stomp that Cere team? His cat is there, which, by the way, wild team. I haven't read that one out yet. Cere, Malicos, Maul, Hal, and Cat. So his JMK is without Cat. Is that a telegraph that there's a JMK Exile Ezra in the back? Because surely he's not planning on doing JMK versus Jabba without Cat. I doubt this was an error of his setting this. So, anyways, it's a pretty nice cron on this one too, as I recall. Buffs up level 3, some armor pen, offense, a little bit of everything, health, defense. Okay. All right, bottom front. Is DVDE team, and the 5th is Shore here. I saw a good attempt having the 5th with your DTMG team as TIE Fighter pilot instead of Death Trooper. And I do wonder why that is. Satele, JKR, Sortie, Bastila, and Jolie. Now this is 38% protection, but also about 220% defense. It's got the light side defensive buffs up level 3. I'll be honest with you guys. Considering that Great Mothers is on defense, I want to say my best option is to use C here. I have seen people do this with just Sith Eternal solo, and I may well attempt that. I don't have Watt. And if I have a cron that has a good chunk of health, like, I don't know, 50-ish%, and a big chunk of defense besides, I think I'd be okay. It's really just mostly the health. Because that's our only mitigation against true damage until we've sapped all the protection off of Satele, which should happen almost instantly. Hey, 100 biddies from Empire Lifts Back. Really appreciate you, man. When a character's kit has a summoning unit and the unit scales with the summoner's stats, do the stats reflect the mods on the character as well as the relic levels? Or is the stat scaling purely relic levels only? No, it can scale with the relics. I know it's available on my server. I'm sure it's on Fatal's, any number of other Swugga servers. There's going to be a table. You can find it on my server, though. Yes, kid, I do hear you. I do hear you. There is a table that's going to show the different summoned units and what the relationship is in terms of a scaling ratio per stat for these units. So it'll show you You know, if it says 1.0 for health, then it's gaining 100% of the health that is modded onto its summoner. So if you see that table, it should make it clear. But let me know if you have questions after you find it. Phoenix says, JMK no CAD versus Java. I imagine there's ways to make that work. I don't believe you. I do not believe you. Dark Leia, afternoon task. Good luck. Good to have you here today, Leia. So he's got Stranger, Starkiller, Maul, Visas, and Xeris with the FDC on. Now, I did some looking into this, and I recall seeing that using a Kron with strong defense and some protection is really, really good. For making Satele work here. Like, we actually want them to go first. We can take the hits in the first place. And second, Visas's first move will be to burn the Resurrect, meaning that when JKR gets his first turn, we can just mark down Stranger. And strategically, that's probably the best thing to do, because with the focused Datacron, Starkiller has a much higher chance of dropping that ship on you. If the ship gets on you, I actually saw it with a patron the other day. They had the ship dropped, and it was like Jolie and one person, right? Jolie resurrected everybody. Then they ended up recovering the fight, started killing people, got at 65. It's pretty funny if your Jolie can actually take the punch, but yeah. Anyway, I'm thinking that's probably the way to play that. And then Saw, Luthen, Kyle, Spirit, and Krex. Yeah, I am thinking that Reva is the way to go. I think I'm going to run in with 4 on that, right? So as far as the plan on paper goes, I guess we can do this DTMG fight first, right? Now, of course, we're in a situation where, assuming that he doesn't have difficulty with these, even one drop is just disastrous. If you guys were here last night when I streamed TJ's match versus Arsenal, that was the margin of victory or defeat. One drop, really. So, and that's unfortunately an all too common state of the board here in Kyber 1. Hey, Jedi TJ, good to see you. Cosley, good to see you. Welcome. All right, what do I really want to do here? So if he has, I have to think about this. If he has EEzra in the back, we have Leia to attempt. Got Drogon Kron, we should be able to work some. If he has Ahsoka Ezra, we also have Leia. We set Leia against him last time. That was the compromise I made. You know, to have Leia instead of Slacker. And I hope I'll be rewarded for that. We'll find out. I was so disappointed that he one-shot this Stranger with Exile Ezra. All right. What's it going to be? What do you do? It's been a while since I've used you. Oh, well, yeah, that might be good. And down. Buff immunity is okay by me, honestly. On the primary target for a turn. I guess that means we get to... It seems like it's probably more useful, honestly. User, the Ezra thing did get you a hold. Nice. Nice. Nope. Q40 says, good evening. Does anyone know what happens in the event of a tie? Never had a tie GAC before. Yes. If it's a tie, the player with the highest galactic power wins. Unfortunately, the case. Wannabe Gamer 4167. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. We are in a tightrope match, which, you know, that's the nature of the beast. All right, let's see how this goes. So what are we really saying here? We've got... What is this thing? So we'll want to dispel his taunt instead of yours. Oh, interesting. This is supposedly better? Presumably because we land buff immunity and they don't gain the buffs in the first place. That has to be the idea. It is indeed Herbert for me, wannabe gamer, yes. Grax, in a tie, CG sides with the person who has typically spent more. Hey! You know, I mean... Let's say. Alright. Away we go. Open as per the usual. Dispel. Don't get turn meter. Make with the spamming friend. Bat. Bat, honestly. Got that. Okay. Is it to my advantage? I don't think so, just basic. Alright. At worse. There's no need now that we're dispelled. Do the blind again? Can't hurt. Can it? I don't know. Mash the fourth when we can. Doesn't feel like that's something we'll really get punished for. DVDE is about halfway to the next turn, so there's no reason. Ah, perfection. Perfection. Something's coming soon. Nice. So we've got the blind out ahead of that. Drop the hammer. Giga miss. Boy, I like that. Eight. Leave Brittany alone. There's no reason to be upset. Good. Not quite as good. The blind. High. The blind is timely. Hit him. Cannot jam up his turn meter. One way or the other. No. How about no? Come back. $64 is all right. I'll take it. We'll have to. We will try to compensate with other moves. I actually really like TFP there. Glad we looked into that. All right. Next one is going to be... So, it's really a very obvious draw for Sith Eternal, but I don't think I have another choice. I really, really don't. And I can at least preserve Bane and try and go for something high banner. What do I need here? Something with high defense, well, high health, principally, and then some deep sides. Who is this for? Legitimately, who is this for? I would set with Lord Vader, would set with Jabba. Don't have either of those. Not desirable for Steer, for Bane, for Reva. I think we're in the clear. Man, we are thin. We are thin. We do not have a ton. I set so much on defense, guys. Like, he's got 166 on my whole board, and I'm willing to bet you that there's... I'd be surprised if there's more than one GL in the back. I think that's kind of fair. Like, I'm actually not expecting to see Pirate King. But we must nevertheless proceed as if he is there. Which brings us back to this. Some health, some defense. Is there a reason why this shouldn't work? No. Link Satele, Link Jolie. Pop and drop. 68. Something of the kind. Savior will be part of the equation. That is true. We could also choose Satele and Jolie still feel like the best move. Am I really worried about JKR? Not really. The teeth are gone once we take the protection off Satele. But what we could do is wait to do the pop until just after Jolie's burned his cooldown. Not worth the risk. What would be worth it is, before we ultimate, relink Jolie and JKR. Yeah? Because by that time, Satele will have nothing. Oh, well, in that case, just link Satele and JKR and then just relink JKR and Jolie later. Yeah? They have Jolie last, so at least he's the last in the Savior train. I hear you. Yeah. That makes sense. All right, let's see what we get out of this. Take a little bit of a risk on this for the glory. A little bit of risk. And a 1 and a 2. Please don't kill me. Okay. I guess you. Hi. Oh my god. No, wait, please. Yes, other people take turns. Yes, thank you. Lose all your protection, kindly. Do that on a kind of quickly basis, though. Okay, there she goes. No more. The danger debated. He said confidently, moments before his destruction. Alright. Looking good. We'll benefit from waiting a bit anyway. Relink, maybe even middle again. Nah, not even the need. Yes, we will do the link, then transform. So we must hit you because... Ah, that's a reason to wait. See if she'll drop the taunt. If she'll drop the taunt, then I'll have a way in. You're not going to give that to me, are you? Yeah, I didn't think so. All right. Let's all find out. Stay tuned for our next episode after the Transformers! I have no idea what's going to happen. It worked. 69. Nice. We've more than compensated for DTMG. Sith Eternal solo is fat. Okay. Is there a reason why you would not do Inquisitor's 4-man against this Saw with Krex? So there's no bays, which is usually a problem for Reva. I still open with the AoE from Grand Inquisitor. We should still kill the summon, and that should kind of kick us off, right? Krex's basic can cause him to cleanse somebody, which will cause him to get Death Mark, which feeds into what we're doing here. Does this imply that he also has Leia on defense somehow? What's going to help us out in that? We have every reason to believe that Pirate King is not on defense, because he knows I'd 64, 65 it with Baylan. So I don't think he's there. Is there some merit in a calculated risk there? All right, let's put that to the side for the moment. Do this one. Ketchup is lecker. My enemy got Saw front. I used Jabba in the back. My enemy had Saw in the front. I used Jabba. In the back was Leia. Yeah. That is something I should give some consideration to. Is how best to divvy the rest of this up. Because you can see I'm actually a bit thin. Reva does feel like the best option, but... Oh, isn't Bad Batch Omega? How does that do against the FDC? Isn't that... I forget if that's the way I've seen TJ fight it. I have a tab open for that? Well, I do have one open for this. Yeah, 65. Looks good. 68 with the Wampacron. Mild regret, because my Wampa is kicking. And I didn't have to set the Wampacron with Slacker, so you have to hope that that matters. Zareth wins every round with that? Let's have a look at that. So, what does this do for me? If I'm able to use Fugitive Omega there, he will not have set Queen on me, I think. For a couple of reasons. If he hasn't set Queen, then I don't see what else I'm really concerned about having the Bad Batch for. They're not assigned on the list. Hey, Yamash, good to see you. One of my newest patrons. Good to have you, man. Everybody is welcome. Let's see here. What are we doing? This. Call it 7 and 7. Proof of concept is the droid we're looking for. Satele 4-man. Interesting. Queen. Queen with gas. We do have Queen. 100% for 63.5. How might we improve on that? What's the technique? You brought gas. Well, maybe it's the same concept. The difference. How did this happen? 3 minutes, 20 seconds. If I... Oh, shit. In both of those, they had the Wampacron. We don't have that. Yeah, Baylan, 83%. Why? I mean, Hondo is nice. Sure, I can see that. Do we have Hondo? We do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I mean, I guess Relic Delta was a factor in this fight. It is the only straight loss. Everything else is 63. There's 163 and then a bunch of 65s. I'd like to think my stuff is set up so that I could be closer towards the 65 end of it. Yeah, we do have to be careful here. What is it that he will have in the back for? What did he have waiting for me last week? Remind me. DVDE, Ray, surely Ray, I expect to see. And I do expect I will manage to do better with Leia than I did with Slacker. We'll have to do Bane without C for this. I think that should work out. JMK we would still have for Great Mothers, though I doubt that is the case. So 1 GL. He did have Pirate King down on. So Baylan is an option. Baylan's also good against Great Mothers. So I guess this should still be Inquisitors. It is Leia. Yeah, if it is Leia. Good. Happens if you get a team. Not cracks. No idea. Truly, it's this. He had a crit chance, crit avoidance last week. I think that's the most important thing. I don't need to filter for the 3. C, Reva, Slacker, Bane. Interesting, Bane. There's no reason to... Increasingly, I'm seeing no reason to save Satele. Also, look at this. How interesting that Baylan was represented, right? Where did I just see him? I'm suddenly afflicted with blind. There it is. Oh yeah, this is with them having Han and Chewie as well. They could open up kind of nicely. It didn't save them. Interesting. All right, I'm feeling a little more confident now about proceeding with Inquisitors. Who would you guys take as your 4th? I think I'm just going to run the 4. Kyber. Trusty GI Kron. I'm thinking 5th Brother's the one. Queen to Stranger works if you have the Wampacron. Yeah, well, that's not what we're doing today then. You use Baylan against Stranger so easily? Yeah. Catch up is... Did my enemy get a fail? It's Herbert, right? Yes, it is Herbert, and no, he's not dropped a single fight yet. If you were here last week, he dropped only 1 the entire time. Difficult times. All right. What do you party people think? It is Herbert, yep. I think this should be okay. Barris is an option. But why? But why? Why are you using 5th over Barris? Because of the expose. I like the expose. Tell me why you guys prefer so much to have Barris. Because this guy actually even has like a I want to say he has a crit damage triangle on him, yeah. Like, he would probably do more damage than Barris, but talk to me. Because Barris is set up very much as a support. What is this? Yeah. Health, protection, health primaries with protection. Like, I bulked her to the gods. Do you know what I'm saying? So, she is just a huge bag of stats with potato damage. Barris has immunity to daze. Yes, I think there's something like that. No, I guess it doesn't say that. Wait, is that just like a Reva effect? No, they can be dazed. That's why, what's its name works? Phoenix. Are we immune to daze because of this?
Barris has a no daze clause. Our unique has it, pretty sure.
Let's take a look. I thought I had a look at that. While Ninth Sister is taunting, Allied Second Sister and Inquisitor Barris have 200% defense and tenacity, and Allied Inquisitor Barris is immune to daze and stun. So while Ninth is taunting, that would require that you bring Ninth.
So not so good for everybody else then. She's the only one that's immune to daze.
Yeah, no. It's not bad to challenge me. I'm open to it, catch up. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, now we see that the immunity to daze, which first of all, if you've seen most of these fights, the reason why I can feel comfortable about taking in 4 is that you're just kind of mashing Grand Inquisitor over and over. Something like that.
Is it the reset cron for Grand Inquisitor?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We're back. It's back.
Nice.
Okay. What do you say, Flare Boot? I see you in the chat. What do the rest of you folks in the chat have to say? Yeah, you do just reset your cooldowns and kill people. And I feel like the expose is good. Am I crazy?
Who the fuck gives expose?
Fatal has done this multiple times. It's not even close. Which 4th, though, does he bring in here, Flare? Who's he bringing? The assist chain is better than the one expose. Da-da-da. Not sure what what I'm missing about the assist chain, but
Somebody's saying it's because of the already level 6 on the ground.
The power of literacy. My God. Open up. Ah, exposed there.
See the middle, level 6, second paragraph.
I don't get it, but we'll say what you guys say.
If you go to the level 6, it just states whenever somebody assists. Yeah, whenever an enemy is a random other Inquisitor ally also assists. Basically that is what he's trying to go for.
But there's nothing, yeah. Well, then there's nothing uniquely good about bringing Barris to activate that effect, right? Because the question was, why Barris over anything else?
Because Barris assists an extra time. Whenever, if you have an enemy with burst, she also does her basic, calling extra assist, basically, is what he's trying to say. I want to say it's her unique. Or something. Where is it? I don't know.
Yeah,
Look, man, I wasn't playing with this. I wasn't playing with this clip cam. I only know she does assists.
She will assist multiple times if you basic with someone. Now that part makes sense. That'll happen pretty quickly. All right, let's see. Let's run it your way, guys. We'll open up with ability block and ride the train. Oh, I see folks have made it very clear in the chat. I'll read that off here in a moment. Okay, that is part of what we're looking
doesn't
for.
fucking matter. Everybody died, yeah?
Such is the hope, yes.
See, she is assisting. Also, yes, I like just like you stated that it does not fucking matter
Seems
what you
close.
do.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't matter. Let's just say.
Yeah, I've seen it enough times to know that it goes by quickly, but I appreciate that breakdown, guys. Let's see. We're going to need every penny of this if we're not going to get completely dicked over on this back wall somehow. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, so because she's assisting on the person who attacks and then the person called by the level 6, yeah, that's nice. That is nice. And she, as you saw, she's very much support build, so there is that. Okay, so what's the best value move here against Ranger? What puts us least out? Yeah, I hear you. Think about this. Yeah, you didn't have your 65 there. But you had high defense, no particular amount of protection added. Interesting to see. The defense is extremely smart. See that? Do we attempt this as well? We go for the stunt? We are sorted by banners right now. Our options would otherwise be... Essentially, it would be Baylan, I think, since we have to be banner conscious. I don't have the Wampacron, so I can't really do Queen with level of confidence. Yeah, talk to me about Bad Batch. All right, so you've got this. This is on 28 battles. 2 minutes. Talk to me, Goose. Survivability, turn meter. Turn meter, interesting. You don't have the turn meter, but you do have armor penetration of the gods. Weak amount of stats added. High health and armor penetration. What does this indicate? Turn meter was nice. Armor penetration is the next best thing.
This doesn't seem so good, especially since you want banners. Because there's only one person with max banners.
You gotta believe in the program here, man. You gotta believe.
Also, you know, Radic Delta is a thing, yeah.
Yeah, Empire, I blinked. What I missed? You missed the Inquisitor's 66 on Saw.
Also, yeah, I was right, Des. Somebody did point out that it is in her unique. Just the other fucking unique. The ones you didn't read.
I showed both of them on screen.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Clearly, we're both blind. You know?
Is that the secret? Tanking.
Yes, I do see the eyeglasses. Why is that 0% for the other variant?
Because you actually really need Batcher here. This Batcher is pretty important.
Oh, right, because he's taunting, most taunting. Right. And you don't really care about hitting him. Fine, fair enough.
This is a big move, big risk. Let's see. Beryl says, P.S. Her assist is in her version of Patience. Whenever an Inquisitorious ally damages an enemy with Purge, this character assists. Okay, I did overlook that language. Thank you. Goes armor pen and wins every time. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. if I had to do this right now, yeah, it's difficult to say. Baylan stomps Maz if there isn't otherwise in a target. What are we working with? We've got Traya. Traya is going to be good to us somewhere, surely. Tough, man. Why is Herbert waiting? This is what these guys do. This is just their thing. So, not sweating. He's. I think part of it is going to be if I do drop and he sees that that he doesn't have to clear, probably just won't clear. This is a big risk doing this way.
I would rather you foreman with Satele than do this.
What is it that he might set on me that I would need Satele for? That's really the wrong way to evaluate it, though, because the better way is where else could I find a better value for Bad Batch? Surely this is the spot. We've even got Relic Delta working in our favor. I feel like that is not a bad choice for us. Because remember, part of this is going to be against full stars, spider mauls, and stuff like that.
Sure. You don't really have, but Maul's not really the important one to kill first, is he? Especially since you're doing.
No, he's a major source of damage, but what we are going to do here is go right after Starkiller, right? They're going to be faster than us, so Visas will have already used the Resurrect.
Third. Yeah.
Yeah, revives can't be prevented, but I think you end up moving through this quickly enough.
Yeah, you don't have instant enemies or permanence in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, plus I really haven't done this much. So here's Micron for this purpose. 294% armor penetration, 41% crit damage, light side bulk level 3, long text Bad Batch 6, crosshair 9. All right. Thatcher should be faster than Hunter, I want to say, in the end. Did I deliberately make it? Oh, feels deliberate. Why did I do that?
I'm guessing he's slower than the other Omega as well.
Well, let's see how this goes. The crit is the key with Crosshair. I mean...
You're not critting for shit. Let's just be honest.
That worries me, guys. We have a shit ton of good chance.
Should have never had any crit chance built in extra.
Well, why would this be working at all against this Kron? I mean, it is saying it's only working 36% of the time, so I kind of hear you on that video game.
Look up why they failed. That's compared to why they won instead.
Delta, probably.
Okay, Relic Delta. Shit Kron in Delta. Shit Kron and just...
Not the best
shit
Kron. Yeah, trying to wing it. Here's some armor penetration, but no bulk. Some Delta. Kron.
Just
okay, Kron. Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah, there's like 70% potency. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever. Armor penetration, crit damage, same 369, and then just getting rolled in a minute. I think this looks better when you're.
I
I think it looks better when you're doing this against the 25% turn meter. So if we're doing this, guys, it might just be better to go with Satele. I don't want to take the risk. We've been so clean so far, and that's really the one thing that I enjoy experimenting here. But if I'm really serious about just trying to actually win, I've got to stop doing dum-dums. You know what I'm saying? Defense. What do you got? Defense and prot. Recovery. Okay. Defense is really the nice part. Format it? What do you guys think? Why am I not doing Satele? I was thinking maybe Satele might be needed elsewhere. It's difficult to predict what he's going to have back there. I'm expecting not more than one GL. I guess I'm not really going to bother with Satele against him. Maybe still do turn meter. I'll take your point that I can at least look it up since I'm in the neighborhood. See, this guy did it with high defense, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're all going to lap you. They're faster than you.
And he doesn't have the best relics as well, so...
And then you just go all in on Stranger and then Visas, yeah? So, I think the defense is part of helping you survive anything nasty early. And you've got the protection to drive your true damage on the marked targets, so on. So let's give this a go, guys.
Best of luck.
I appreciate it. Here we go. Please don't kill me immediately. I could not have been more clear. Okay, see this? You see this bullshit? You see this bullshit? Ah! If I do this, if I go after Starkiller right now, I think I actually have a serious problem.
Will Starkiller just die from this?
Yes, but she hasn't gone yet. She's about to use the Resurrect, and we can't prevent a revive or anything like that. So why would I do that? I have to mark her.
Or you can just swap with Bastila and do it later.
Let's see. Actually, you know what? There might even be virtue in that.
Don't swap with her.
No.
She's...
No. It's okay. It's okay. Jolie's going to come back here in a second. I can see the moment. I can see it. And just... that quick. Jolie, how about that turn, Jack? Got it, buddy. Need that. There's the res that we were somewhat waiting for. Anytime, Jolie. Thank you, friend. Might as well shield her. Fracture immunizes her from getting buffs. I don't know. Whatever. Don't overthink it. Alright. The cooldown is down. Quick like a bunny. You were supposed to do more damage in that, Fred. Ooh. And it's going to counter. It hurts. Please stop. I need more. I need more. I need more! Good.
Nice.
You there. Boom. Okay. Good. Okay. Everybody be cool.
Oh, they have...
This is her second turn, so we're actually legit to do this. We could save it till later. I don't see why. Trade with somebody who has high turn meter for the mark. Nobody has high turn meter for the mark. That we mean just hit him?
Bastila, maybe? Just so to get her healing immunity off faster?
I don't care about that. I can resurrect anybody at any time. We'll just trade here. We'll just trade and put taunt back up so I don't have to sweat it in a minute. Ow. You there. Finish him. Stop this shit. When I say kill him, I mean kill him, damn it. 2 minutes. Kill it. Hey. Hey, how we looking? We're looking good. Shields up. Trade here. Stun? Yeah, you can be stunned now, Jack. Not good, is it? You don't like that, do you? Up, up. Okay. Hell taunt. Butter. Ladies and gentlemen, butter. We spread the butter. Wait. All right. 66. So the scores for the front wall, impressive. 69, 66, 66, 64. Fine moves. What must I do?
By the way.
What must I do now? All right. Lord Vader, Oppo, CX2, DCT, Scorch. Ray, Swolo, L3, Zalbar, and Exile Ezra. So, yeah, it's going to be Leia, and it's going to be maybe a little ugly. Leia, Drogon, R2, probably Jinrad, I would imagine. Well, Jinrad is less valuable than usual. What would it best be? Something like Stormtrooper Luke and... Stormtrooper Luke and... I'll look into that one, data-wise, actually. And then he has Ahsoka Watt. Okay, so I thought it was only going to be 1 GL, and it's in fact 3. I appreciate the diversity. AT, Watt, General Syndulla. Okay, Huyang. Okay, so Baylan is a superpower. What are we going to do? Now you. It is possible. Yeah. There might be some really cool rotation. So, we can see the full board. JMK is not good here. JMK is really not good on this wall regardless. But that's okay. We're going to look for a spot for him. He's probably the straight-up easiest solution to Malicos, I would imagine. The JMK there. Do like Queen for Maz, go for the 65. Need good solutions for BKM and for... What does that look like? Well, JML can go to one of them. Who would get the other? We have Afro, we have Cere. We should avoid Cere. We still have Fugitive Omega of our own, though. That has got to be a high ban or something somewhere. I've seen BKM kick the shit out of Lord Vader. I want to say that was with a Wampacron. So we don't have that option, but I might look into it. Hey, Ketchup. Sorry, I missed the hats off. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in today. PJs, Tassenix, how goes the fight? So far, so good. We just have to be very, very careful. We cleared the front wall with a 515, man. 64, 69, 66, 66. You like that? You dig that? So, all right. Let's do some research. He doesn't have Leia. Oh, thank God. Who's the first homework project? We know that Leia's good against Lord Vader. That's high banner. BKM is definitely better modded. It may be the case. I mean, let's see what kind of latitude there is. I think I've seen Fatal do this as well. Is Fatal running the Wampacron when he's doing this? What's he got on? Defense and health. Dark side buffs up. Pretty good. Bane. 65. Probably don't need to overthink that. Sure, we'll take Dooku. When you're doing this, you're doing it with Wampa, you're doing it with high armor penetration. That was kind of what I was expecting to see. Something with armor penetration and health will take us where we're trying to go. So Bane Dooku's probably the answer there. At least we've got it on the sheet, though, because I still need to think of what we're doing for Ahsoka. Watt. Yeah, well, that would probably be... Yeah. The real question is, what are we doing versus Rey? And then, how does Baylan figure into one of these in the back? Rey, Swolo, EEzra. What was it? L3 and Zalbar. Not a lot of them. Kodakron, was it? Yep. Yeah, not a lot of data regardless. 64, so it's gonna be Leia. Interesting, and they did it with Jinrad anyhow. So you're doing the pass and just going for the brap. You're just trying to brap them out. That's gotta be it. Yeah, there's some flexibility in this. Probably Jinrad then. Consequences be damned. Ahsoka with Watt. Defense and dark side turn meter. So just super high defense at this point. I don't know the best way to represent that. Just do. No only speak of. Great Mother, Sith Eternal, Queen. Fair. But we might be a little stressed on Queen. Depends. Queen. Baylan 100% for absolutely Uga Chaka banners, so not that. Okay, this might be the Queen 4-man to return the favor. So, Queen, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan, Obi-Wan, and who's the chosen for this one? You guys are saying Gas, is it? Let's check the chat again. What about Dabbot for Ahsoka? I think I have Dabbot on defense user. Good call, though. Good idea. Not a terrible idea. Speak to me of banners. What is the path? You've got Gas, you've got Cam, you've got Shock. Any one of these. Fine. Armor penetration and crit damage here. With what? Okay. Just mostly crit damage. Just crushing them. Then turn meter, armor penetration. Yeah, Gas I can see making effective use of that. Yeah, I think we see a trend. So what, are people doing it with Cam? That requires a rotation. Or Maz. Okay, what was the next best option that isn't this? Probably Leia, but Leia is reserved. Baylan is no good. Baylan was not represented here. Surprising. Alright. Gas battles look faster than Cam. Yeah, the sample size is small enough where I wouldn't read into that too deeply, I would say. Yeah, here's your... What's up? Talk to me. Light side bulk. What's the representation? This is health. High health and defense, right? This isn't really the droid. That's some defense. What was it again? What were the quantities? interesting. All right. Topside solving. Surely Baylan from Oz, then. If I were to look that up. Cere. I should think not. Max health and what? Speed. Speak to me. Queen, yeah. We already know. Thank you. The teal, gas, shoot. Why is Baylan not represented? Too specific? Baylan 65. It was too specific. You can do this either way and you're fine. Okay. Damage and armor penetration for Queen. JMK, Cat, Mace, Snip. Yeah. And you need Padme. That'll be one of our 65s. Don't fuck around with Cere and get blown out randomly. So if Queen is moving away from Oz, now is where we fill in Baylan. Our Hondo. This is sorted for banners, right? Yeah, it is. Impressive, the 63 there. Okay. So if that is for Maz, so who's remaining? Who's unsolved? We're not completely assigned for BKM and Fugitive. To see that Fugitive. Bulk. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. ML will still get the job done in the traditional style. And then things start to go to straight ass after that. Direct booty. So probably... Jedi Cal, Hoda, JKL, and Grandmaster? Call it like that. Which leaves us a final solve for BKM. $65? Tell me. Really? Who would you isolate here? I mean, we could wait to sweep Oz and then isolate BKM? Because I don't think there's anything you can do Even if you isolate Bam, I don't think that stops him from passively gaining stacks, I think. Delman, resubscribed for 3 months. Afternoon task. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the resubscription, man. Good to see you. It's Bane. What are we talking about? Username as user. Appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you. Check Baylan with OG Hondo on Lord Vader. Why does freeing up Bane help us? You're seeing Bane or Cere, aren't you? See this, though, with the cat and everything, man? I just don't want to fuck with it. I want to destroy it. None of the rest of these are good for Bane. So what good does it do me to free up Bane for that wall, you know? Bane good for this, I guess. That would allow me to rotate Queen for Maz, but Baylan should do just fine. You said to look up the Lord Vader, though, with the Honda. Sure, you can do that. Surprised I have to scroll this far. Really? Is that so? Maybe nobody's attempted the Baylan against this composition. There is no representation of Baylan. What's so special about this Kron? I mean, it is significant. Because it is accounting for a lot of damage. I don't know. If I were to remove this, what would I see? Baylan with Hondo, 5 battles, 64.8. It does look good. None of these are the dark side buffs up that I'm finding myself up against. Do you think I really lose out on this by going with Bane somehow? Health and armor penetration. I have exactly such a thing. You see what I'm saying? 64.8, 5 battles. Yeah, I respect that user. And again, thank you for the super chat, man. But I just don't see where I need Bane elsewhere, right? Not sure Bane is as reliable. The win rate is 64% with Bane Dooku on 851 battles. A certain number of these are going to be people with crazy bum stuff, right? Let's take this up to 9 and 9, see what we're dealing with, 69%. Let's fix what our Datacron's going to be. We'll call it, I don't know. We'll do one of the speed up, so it implies armor penetration, 66%. Do we have all of our attacking Omicrons? Eight. Now, Bane Talon, really? Kind of interesting, isn't it? While she lives, you have all this extra health and offense. Kind of neat. There you go. Just did not specify the Datacron. That's why there's such a variability here. Dooku isn't even represented. Yeah. Anyway. You like 100% win rate more than 68. Yes, I hear you. But let's think about what that implies. You need something else good for Maz. Because that is a proper Maz team. There's a Quiggle there, there's an OG Hondo there, so you can't treat it like it's bullshit. You can't use Bane there. You could use Queen. And then I could go with Bane into Ahsoka, right? Is there a reason that's bad? 100%. Bane for AT, Queen for Maz, huh? I can take that. I could live with that. I see it. So, okay. Let's rotate things. There, Hondo. This gets clean. What's the least to take against the Maz? These 3. You see this? These 4. I can take this. I can make this. Wow. Fighting into Relic Delta. Maybe we can take the 3. We'll make that call when we get there. We'll do that kind of later, right? BKM gets who? Who was I saying? Yeah. Traya. Right. Should be good. Should be good. All right. Let's set up for it then. So, kidnap Hondo? Is that how you're doing this? You don't get to ignore taunt, right? So why is this so good? You know? Baylan, Shin, Marok. Really, it's Dengar. Where's your homie? You. Show us that again. Show me the way. Yes. I must be the blindest, dumbest. Is it?
Yes.
Oh, that's why. Oh, because I have the numbers cranked too high to see the Baylan. Where are you hiding from me, sir? There you are. 64. So you're looking at about a 3-minute fight in a lot of cases.
They don't really seem like the best grounds, though, on the enemy.
Reduces his cooldowns by 1. Let's see. He did not do any more Underman, so you can probably play it safe. I think it felt kind of safe either way. I guess we'll give this a go. This will be fun. Are we in an ad set? Nothing like that? Okay. Hi. Thank you for that. So far, so good, lads. Okay. Not taunting. Interesting. Can't gain it because of doubt. Go for him first, then. Or DCT. Probably some merit to that. Maybe not. Not the most damage I've ever done, I'll tell you that right now. Okay. Knockdown Apo, I guess. Thank you. Not immediately destroying me. My friends. Thank you for not killing me and my friends. Kill you next? Because you're vulnerable? Because you're there? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Use him de Boomba, I guess. this call. I think it's just going to be all in on. Feels like the right move. Into crush now? We get crushed? Probably. Yeah, if you don't kill here, yeah. If you don't kill here, probably, yeah. Oh, okay, nice. Not big crush. Nice. Stank. Got some stank on it. And if you would kindly. Okay. Yeah, you can't despawn anymore, so just flip switches, yeah? No need to TMR him. Already busy having nothing. Sure. $65. Smooth. And just kind of think it through. Oh, our man's made some moves, has he? Okay, he's taken down a fleet. What did he get there? Speak to me, Primebot. Tell me your secrets. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, you tricky bastard. You gonna say anything? Primebot? Primebot? Please. Scooby, please. Alright, set up for Leia, I guess. You have two of these. Surely this is the better. Run it. That's fine. Alright, he got a 73. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay. Brick Frack, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Here we go. We do as we must. To you, maybe? Possibly. You have lower relics. Be some profit in that move. Logs now? Nice. Have to do this. I mean, we could also target Zalbar. I understand that. Both of them will be getting it, as it were. Okay, maybe not all that then. Do we stealth? We can't stealth, so it has to be this. For all the money. Come on. This is the moment. Oh, we hit like a wee whittle baby. Wee whittle baby. Okay, so now we know that this is the long road. It's not lost by any means, but it is dangerous now, the path we tread. We know that smokescreen is pretty much useless. What should we do? We don't have another means of shielding. Stealth is just possible. But just basic. Probably this over here, but I'd also like to put pressure on Zalbar. But recover my son. Yes? Chance could yet happen. We didn't get the stun on Ben. That's so bad. Do you think you might give me the call? No, there's not going to be a call, is there? Yeah, no stun. I love you guys. You guys are generous like that. When you give me fuck all, you really do a job of giving me fuck all. I'll tell you that. Can't nobody convince me otherwise. Hit you? Gotta be the move. I profit very little by allowing this one to exist. Please land a stun for fuck's sake. Dude, I mean, seriously. That's like, yeah, okay, thanks, dickhead. Appreciate you.
Try stun EEzra? Or no?
With the 10 up, you think that's going to happen? Think we got him with the 10 up? Think we got him with the 10 up, do you?
I mean, with your luck, definitely not, but yeah.
Yeah. We could potentially do something, though. Right? I wonder.
Pass to EEzra is low as well.
Shields up. Yes, this is the one. Because we'll kill Ben with this. Welcome back, friend.
Very nice.
Please stop killing my mans. You then. It must be you. Sure, that's fine. I respect that. We kick him off the board. Pass over and kill, maybe? Maybe. Wouldn't be my worst idea. Son of a bitch. Ah, please die. Hey! We will call it up. Ba-ba-ba-ba. He's got the thing, which is whatever.
Truly unfortunate.
Yeah, well, that is what it is. I mean, whatever. Yeah, this is a rough run for this.
Yeah, but at least you won.
Yes. I said. Gotta kill him again.
Yeah, okay.
Got the stun this time, lads. There's hope. A hope and a prayer and a dream. Okay, 62. So, just as well that we recovered the banners that we did earlier, we needed that cushion. He has only made the move on the one tweet. He's making ready for his final approach. Surely that has to be the case. Bane Dooku here, health, armor penetration, something on. It is a good one. Not the one I was thinking of. This is the one I was thinking of. How much defense is being added? 376? Might not be enough. Maybe it needs to be very extraordinarily high. What do you have? Give me a whole bunch of crap, guys. I need the... This is the one that will make use. This is great. Gives enough offense buffs. Okay, Commander Shepard just raided in. Welcome. With one viewer, welcome. Welcome, all of you. How's it going? How come you don't stealth? Zalbar. Win's a win for sure, guys. Yes. All right, let's knock this one out and see what we have to do up top. Mm-hmm. Not bad. Alright, we gotta move. This can potentially be a long fight. Undoubtedly, they will eventually kill him. Shadow wants to be next. The fracture from her fades. But there is a fracture that comes from her eventually. Or not a fracture, an exile. We're reducing her offense by doing the basic to her. Don't think we can have our cooldowns increased. We'll find out, apparently. God, stop taking turns. Fuck. Thank you. Pivot. Pivot. Okay, thank you. Somewhat peace of mind. You saw the game hesitate there. That is worrisome when the game decides to do that. Longtime fans of the stream remember the ancient days, using blue stacks, restarting every other fight because it would crash all the time. Good days, good days. We remember them. Thank you. I appreciate that. Any reason not to throw it on auto? I don't think so, no. Get us on the trajectory for correct special usage. Let it fly. Yeah, I think that's it. 2.5 minutes to cook. Should be alright. Hey, Commander. Good to see you, man. Sorry I had ads. Why could you not stealth with R2? Because of Zalbar. Zalbar Omicron forbids stealth on the field. So that was a risk we knew going into that. We also got extraordinarily unlucky with that Ben. Not being able to stun him like 4 or 5 attacks being called to assist. Outrageous. Losing our minds because crashes were costing JACs. Man, I was one of the lucky ones. I only had it happen a couple of times. There were content creators that quit the game over it, and it's... I mean, you know, shout out to CG for making this PC client, because that was the one true solution to this. Something, you know, supported by the game maker. All right, dig that. We got our 64 there. Still looking pretty healthy overall, guys, I gotta say. Has our man made any moves there on Slacker, or is he still... Yeah, I mean, the longer he takes to fight it, the more confident I become that he has a good solution to it. That's the crappy part. So we do need to look to our banners, surely. Is there a reason why we don't just do the 3-man with Queen here? Somebody did it. I can put on this Kron. Why can't I be somebody? You know what I'm saying? We on the same page? So I think that's the recipe. Blue stack comment giving me PTSD flashbacks. Man, prick, yeah, those were grim times, man. But you were there. You remember. How do we proceed? You have to open up with the thing. I mean, you're just AoEing and people disappear. That is essentially the essence of what we do. Should be good. Enter the fray, my child. AoE. By many buffs. Only one stagger. As God wills. Into the swipe of the gods. Guys, I think we got him. You, yes.
Trust goodness for this.
Sick. Nice. I see you, dickhead. Now. Enough out of you. Hi. Who's your things? Mass now. Stung hard upon the enemy. 67. Okay. Jeez. So JMK for Cere. Did I even look this up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, but there's no reason to not just run with a full JMK team, right? Right? Here. Specifically not crew. Very interesting. We'll say it's you for the sake of argument. Algus, really. Talk to me. 64 points. Show me the one with... Really? Tell me more. No cron? Oh, surely we can tighten this up. I need to specify. But, there's only one such. Nice. What'd you do? Went in with this. You had protection up. That's probably your best mitigation. Yeah. Not that that should be an issue. JMK, Cat Mace. We do need snips. Do we need snips? Snips is nice. This is nice. Yeah. We've done well enough that we can afford to be clean here. Not take any serious risk. Crit damage, armor penetration. Sure, that's fine. The point would be to find an orange set with the prod up. What do we have in that vein? Do I even have such a thing? Do we really not? I thought... Is that so? I really thought I had one of those. Not that it should much matter. This is acceptable. Too late to the stream, but you're here. Welcome, Asake. Welcome. Things are going okay. We have to wrap up strong, but things are going okay. Take any action. No reason you can't be in, so do it. Maul will push now. Stun won't apply. It'll simulate the assist. It'll be a while till he's a pain in my ass again. Maybe just work on her for now. Yeah, it's an error if I allow her to live. It'll take a while for us to have to fear the smite. Very little good that comes from me waiting here. Yeah, I see that it could also be difficult because of Cal. I respect that. I do. Save that mass assist until after the ult. We'll use that for a killing blow somewhere. See, this shit's getting crucial. Gotta go. Got to go. This lady got to go. This lady gotta go. Please, though. Please, though. Please, though. Oh, my God. That assist. That assist. Okay. Critical. We're looking to have another big hit out of her. She might actually kill us. But we gotta proceed her. Dispel him. No reason to give him any leeway on us. Sure, take the money and run. If we can quickly beat him down, that's fine. Hard to say that's a bad move. We're in the safe zone now. Shields up. Good. Okay. Further moves, Herbert? Not yet. Tricky. All right, JML here, then Traya. Go to gas, I think I said. Go to Grandmaster, rather. Protection. That should be fine. Get them, lads. Bazinga! You're late. Good match so far. Yeah, it's been all right, man. It's been good. Thank you for asking. How do you want to push this? Maybe you? Sure. Tough to say that that's a bad move, given our situation. Spread buffs, I guess? Yeah, one of these. Switch over to you. Now we should be able to work the system. Yeah. Almost. Stay on target. There we go. Executes a later problem. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 Why are you all taking so many fucking turns? Please. Guys. Guys. It gets stressful when you do this to me. Stop this. Please. Where is this fucking turn, my dude? Brothers and sisters in our Lord. What in the fuck? Good, he's down and out of the game. Come on! Stop this shit. Got a big heal here, right? The equalize is at least worthwhile. Wow, this is outrageous, guys. This is extreme. we're in some deep fucking shit here. Dispel is critical. We literally do not have the room to fuck with this. Please stop hitting my Jedi. No. Stop.
Bye.
Fuck. Come on. Okay. One of these into one of these. Can't be wrong. Can't be wrong. Cannot be wrong to do this. Who's next turn meter wise? I mean, you're kind of a pain. You're gonna do stuff that. True. It is true. Rotate back over to you. Heal, maybe? Not needed. Rather have the damage, thanks. Yeah, that is the droid we're looking for. This one? Yes. We are as good as we're going to be, I believe. That was correct. We were as good as we were going to be. So, 2 62s. Gruesome. Glad we did the 67. I feel better about that. What is it that we're looking like here? If he gets the 65, well, it doesn't really. The question is, do you go in -1 character? We got a 73 on the one fleet. So 1214 minus 73. 1141 minus 10 for his first attack. Alright. Plus 65, let's say, for the final thing there. And then 210, right? Plus 210. So a theoretical max ground of 1406. Now let's crack this out, man. 1406 minus 1110 minus my 10, so 1100, right? Huh? 14. $14.06 minus 1100 minus 240 the 66 to tie him on the ground. That is the errand. Isn't that interesting? Simplex Flyer, thank you for the follow. Yeah, man, appreciate you. Welcome. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Loss of JML there might be the whole game.
Is it? Are you sure it's 1406? It doesn't seem to add up.
And I'm surprised that it's as close as I think it is, but let's check it again. He got a 73 on fleet, right? And he still has a squad to go. So if he gets 1214 minus his 73 is 1141, minus 10 for his first attack is 1131, right? Did I subtract out too much? No, that's correct. Plus 65. Let's assume that he gets a 65 on Slacker, right? And then plus 210 for the zone, right? Sound good to you?
Yeah.
That's how we come up to a total of 1406. Now, we subtract out... What's that?
Yeah. Your math was right. Never mind. Yeah.
Okay.
You are down one banner if you do a 65.
Yeah, that's right. So 1100. Minus 240. Yeah, 66 to tie him. That is crazy, man. All right.
Have you checked if this works?
Yeah, I saw it with the full team working. I still have that tab. Yeah, there it is. sorted by banners. So you see 1, 3.5 minutes. Full ensemble.
I'm guessing you drop Talent, yeah?
Probably Talon, yeah. Because you'd want Scion for the sweep and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Odd that he's doing fleet before finishing the last ground unit. It does make me wonder what his option is, but we'll have to find out. All right. The method to get there seems a lot more roundabout than just doing 12-14. I don't know why you're saying...
Yes, Cass likes doing it his own weird way. Don't worry about it, friend.
Yeah, I do it my own way, I guess, yeah. So anyway, we'll just try this out.
It is because he has values written down, so he just does it like that.
Hmm. Who do you isolate?
Probably BKM, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't want her doing her third to call assist or assisting in general
Probably.
for true damage.
Where the minus 30 is the difference between the two zones? I'm not sure what you're saying, dude. If you want me to check my math again, I can. All right. What we saw is that he got a 73 on fleet. You subtract that from 12-14. Here, I'll do it all fresh on the screen. Let's do it together, yeah? 1-2-1-4. Minus is 10 for first attack, right? So 1-2-0-4 minus 73 for that one fleet battle. Plus 210 when he clears the back zone. Plus 65, assuming he gets that on Slacker. Puts us at a 1406 for ground, right? Oh, we agree? We're on the same point? Okay. Would you guys still do the 4-man then? And doing it, like I said, probably we'll do Scion's sweep over the taunt and then isolate BKM? Beat down Bam first? Seems like the move. Because, yeah, minus my 1100, subtracting out for my first attack. And then assuming that I get the 240 for that bonus zone, needs a 66. Right?
Yeah. You should start moving. You don't have like 20 minutes.
Yeah, we only have 28 minutes, so let's get a move on.
Also, he got a 73 on fleet, so you will have advantage there. So, you know.
We'll see. Because it's probably Leviathan versus Leviathan. I could lose that coin flip and just lose the whole thing right on that.
Ah, true.
Let's have it. Make the most intelligent decision that we can. If we die, we die. If it's all the same, yeah, you know what? It's okay. Yeah, you gotta hit him. It's fine. Where's my Scion? My G. Scion. My brother. My Buki. Scion, please. Okay, please. Okay. Okay. This one. Thank you. Okay. Kill it. Quickly. Uh-oh. Please. Stop. Doing the things. Good of that. Doesn't have pain. Basic. Yeah, that's 20 stacks of birds. That ain't good. In no context is that a good thing. Multiple hits to clear multiple stacks and 20 birds. And nobody died.
Very good.
I have no idea how. I have no idea why. Just go away, please. Never see him again. Okay. 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 PKM, por favor. Stop that. Okay. Sure. This one. Into this one. Into this, please, quickly. God damn it, I can't wait to isolate you. Really can't. Looking forward to it. Means a lot to me. We're just going to be sure to annihilate this dude, right? In the end. Which means that we have a lot of annihilation on our docket. That is currently the recipe for her as well. Yeah.
She's a lot less of a threat with isolate, so it's fine.
Sorry?
A BKM is a lot less of a threat since she's isolated. Just
Yeah, that's
take
why
her
she's
back.
got to get deleted. 2.5 minutes. It's not the most time to get this job done. Yeah, I don't think we're going to actually beat you down properly. I think it's just a matter of annihilate.
Yeah, it's all everybody gets to annihilate one by one. Just
True. These two are going to trade. That's kind of funny.
Are they ever gonna? Okay, buddy.
You know what I know, my friend.
Finally.
Is it?
Yeah, finally.
Okay, we accept our fate. Yes. Then we would isolate you, I guess, so you don't annoy us, and do the job. 2 minutes. Plenty of time. It's my restoration. Good, good. Sure. Where are we looking? We're looking right. We're looking right. The drain. That's the one. Okay. Back on ground.
No, you have +1 more. No? Yeah, you're done. Okay, all right. Yeah, died. 65.
So it is what we had expected to see here. All right, so Leviathan. We know we'll win, but for how much? Yeah. Malevolence. I'm thinking just Negotiator. And then Chimera. I guess we do Profundity here. Kind of a weird fight, but I think we can make it work. All right.
This will decide how comfortable of a lead he will have. Best of luck.
It's a duel to the death here for fleets. It's the closest it's been in a while, so we'll see what we get. We got 22 minutes. Yeah, we got it. We're actually on ads for the next 90 seconds. Guys, I'm going to take the opportunity for a quick break then. We'll be back from ads here in a moment. Thank you for tuning in. All right. We're back, guys. Let's get in on this and hope that we're lucky. Yeah. Does this thing work? There it is. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, well, let's see. Praying. The best.
Well, there's that. There you go. Congrats.
It's still possible to get reasonable banners. We'll see. We'll do this first.
Okay.
Take it. Yeah, go ahead. Give it to her. Let her have it. It's fine. My daughter's hungry to eat my lunch. She walked up, pointed at my lunch container, and said, "Open." Okay. We were making progress on the nonverbal thing, I'm telling you. Okay. Got to do. Step 1, do not win the coin flip.
Yes.
It'd be really great to roll these guys out, man. Give me a break here. Sure, why not? Yup. The realness is upon us. The realness awaits. Gotta give me a break here, peoples. Give me a little something. That wasn't the something. It's okay. Yeah, there's no way we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's possible. So 73 then. If we finish up with full. Which we're not. Looks like. 20. That's the closest we'll get. It'll get us as close as we're gonna be. Yeah. $71. Damn.
That's more
That's
or
tough,
less.
man. But that's what you get when you lose the coin flip. You can't really control for that. He's at 1490. Okay, man. He's up 3 banners. That's probably the game. He did get through Slacker, as I suspected. What did he get through it for? 66? 66.
Yeah.
We did the best we could, man. That is a damn fine fight. Wow.
Jeez, I guess, unless he's clears on fleets.
Yeah, he'd have to really choke now. Let's see here. Yeah, we do have that. We don't have 5.
You don't
So.
have the project.
Yeah, you don't have the other pieces. We can rotate that in. Then what am I going to do?
You don't even have enough to technically.
I think Raddus works. Doesn't it?
Yes, it works fine. Just not 77 or 76 that you want.
I hear you. I think I'm gonna have to risk it like that. Raddus there.
It's like a 74 to 73, I want to say. At best, most these days.
It is tough.
Because your tank can die occasionally. Even if
Yeah,
you live,
I know, but it's not about what's better. And you're not allowed to say profundity.
Yes. No profundity, you can just do this and move on with life, yeah.
Yeah, literally. So, like, why talk about any of the other options? Like,
yeah, there are no other options. Never mind. Yeah, fair enough.
okay. All right, we're on the same page. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got, guys.
No, you might get a 76, you know.
Maybe.
Either 1-9.
Gotta believe. Gotta believe.
Yeah. I believe not.
Non-believer. Probably kill the vulture first.
Does a kill the... What the fuck is this that person? Huh?
It's a gimmick to strip banners.
Ah, okay.
Trust me. Sure, let's go with the third. Where's my dispel? We'll take the dispel here, because it's good. Yeah, got to. Otherwise, we really risk her. Did you? Because that's what life is. Dodge? My man. Don't dodge. Nice. Nice. The basic is what we were going to do there anyway, so whatever. My god, stop. Okay, we got this.
Good.
This is it.
All right.
What are you giving me? 75? 74.
Okay.
Well, he's got to just eat shit. That's what he's got to do. Nope, the advantage is compounded. He has +4 now. He's got to just eat shit on the last fight. That's what he's got to do. That's his obligation to me at this point. All right, let's ship this and see what happens.
This.
Woo! All right, gotta be you. Blow him up. Best thing would be to have this never move. Can't risk that we don't kill him, so I don't do the third for sure. And the biggest risk is out of the way. Sure, just pound through so that he's no impediment, because surely we'll end up hitting him for an ungodly amount of time because of the dodge. Hitting her, my bad. Sure, bring you in. What's coming out first? Yeah, that one.
Scimitar sight is coming down first.
If we can get the kill here, that should give us... Well, like that.
Yeah, you can't dodge. Nice.
It is. 76. All right. Put me to bed, Herbert. What you got? Pretty damn fine game, I gotta say. Coming up with an 1856, and you saw, I kind of got a little unlucky, I'd say. I don't know that there were better decisions. I'm always open to being corrected, but I think we were really careful. The Leia thing was all right. No, we did. Everything else was pretty smooth back there. We didn't experience
GML just fucked you.
The what? Sorry? The JML was
yeah,
bad. That was bad. Yeah, we couldn't afford to be -3 there. That is a shame.
Because otherwise you would have still been fine.
Yeah. Got a choke for me, Herbert. What I need.
Yeah, I would have stopped believing in something the fuck else.
The luck on
Yeah,
the
the
Benz
Benz
guns.
guns.
We still finished out that fight for good banners, didn't we? No, that was a 62. You're right.
Yeah, both Jim and Leia just didn't work. Yeah,
That's
they were
unfortunate.
both
Man.
62.
The JML. No, that should have been good. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Both are usually 65s, but they both failed.
It's true. All right, guys. Well, while we wait for the coming of the inevitable, and what did I do here? That was Raddus for 74. We did Profundity for 76. And yeah, getting the 71 on Leviathan is, you lose the coin flip, you lose the coin flip. So we didn't have RNG break our way. Do you think the JML was just unlucky? Or am I just massively coping there? Because I feel like it was a little unlucky.
There wasn't much luck involved because he couldn't have done anything different.
Well, that's what I'm
You
saying.
killed-
A fight that was
killed
built
him
as a
when
clean
they rolled
65. You know what I'm saying?
Because by the time he got Wreck-It down, they were already rolling. And then the two of them, Omega and Crosshair just, said
Oh my
goodbye
god,
to
was it
them.
a 61 on Leia user? Let me check. I wrote these things down.
Oh, it was 62.
Yeah, it was a 62. Still. All right, yes. So while we wait for this, let's go ahead and have a recap of the attacks. Because it was a pretty great attack run, and can't control what I can't control. Against his DVDE, we went in with DTMG again, 64 banners. Against his Satele team, a solo Sith Eternal for 69. Against his Stranger, Starkiller, Spider-Maul, Visas, and Barris, with the Spider-Maul focused Datacron, we went in Satele, JKR, Jolie, Bastila, Underman, 66. Against Saw, Luthen, Kyle, Chirrut, and Krex, that was Riva, Grand, 7th, and Inquisitor Barris, again for 66. So really nice wall. And we played so carefully. Shame. All right, Lord Vader in the back. We went in with Baylan, Shin, Marok, Dengar, Hondo. Again, just kind of instinctively felt out that we killed DCT first. The other CX2 was accessible, so we killed him next. Then we went after Lord Vader himself, burned him down. We locked down Oppo with OG Hondo when we could. Killed him after we killed Lord Vader. And yeah, kind of a snap in the end. 65. Against Rey, Swolo, L3, Zalbar, and EEzra with the Chodakron. Leia, Drogon, R2, Jin, Rad. We did not come close to landing that crit. EEzra, it was time-consuming. Got it done for 62 in the end. Yeah, that's because Jin was pretty jacked. Pretty jacked, and then we were missing a protection banner besides. Against Ahsoka Watt, we went in with Bane, Dooku, 64 banners. Again, not 65, just. You know? Alright. Top side. Against BK and Paz, Grogu, BKK and Bam. That was Traya, Nihilus, Savage, and Scion. We four-manned it. And we took the 20 birds on the chin, like a boss. So it was really just a matter of time to get through that. Was very impressed. 66 banners. Against Fugitive Omega, we did JML, Jedi Cal, Hoda, JKL, and Grandmaster. And yeah, it just took too fucking long. It just took too fucking long. Maybe after Fugitive Omega, the one true right thing to do would be just to go after Crosshair. Because even though he has all the increased defense from Shaken, so what? You're doing true damage with coins. Maybe that's the only way to have prevented that outcome. Because eventually they were able to... Let's see. Wrecker got to heal, which is shit. Usually I'm able to put down Wrecker and Fugitive Omega pretty much immediately. And then I kind of just run around. So kind of crappy that went that way. But yeah, we pulled it out with everybody else full, with JML dead, 62 banners. We could really ill afford that. That's a shame. We needed that edge going into fleet. Maz, Kix, Quiggold, Nest, Tithano. It's just as well that I did this. Queen, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan, Obi-Wan. Just the 3 of them. 67 banners. Against Cere, Malicos, Maul, Cal, and Cat in there. So JMK, Cat, Mace, Snips, Padme, 65 banners. Took no chances. Just made sure that we were going to get through. And here in Fleet, Leviathan. I took Leviathan. I mean, wouldn't I feel silly? I've been mostly successful with Executor, but just last week here, it failed me. So, you know, take the risk that Leviathan bends our way. And we didn't win the initial coin flip, so we knew it was going to be kind of grim times from there. And, yeah, so we finish it out for a 71. It's not as bad as it can go. The worst case is a 68. That's about the worst it can go. All right, against Malevolence, we did Raddus for 74. Yeah, we only took the 4 ships, but it went about as not the way it had to. And with the composition he set, that was even more favorable to us. Indeed, the real bads. Real bads. Against Chimera, Profundity for 76. That worked just fine. And there, he just finished up the final fleet. Indeed, it is 1859 to 1856. I lost by 3. So, yeah, if JML hadn't died, if Bane got his extra banner, if Ben ever got... He resisted, I gotta say, not less than 4, but I want to say it was 5 stuns? 5 stuns? Something like that?
Yeah, it's just all the ones that mattered, basically.
So all the little nibbles that you can so ill afford, I got. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I guess the only thing I can console myself with is saying that using... If I had just gone after Crosshair, would that have worked? You would want to say yes. You'd want to say maybe. So that's what I'm going to have to say. Lord Megatron, hats off. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. It was a good match. GG, as always, to Herbert. Can't help what you can't help. Corey Spooner, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. All right. Asake here in the chat says, so, a thought with the JML fight. After Wrecker came back out of his first down, could you have let him take a few turns before killing him? Letting him break the stacks of target practice before killing him? I mean, we would not have... I don't see the profit in allowing him to stand. Letting him take a few turns before killing him. Why would he break the stacks, though? Because the marked target was JML, and if that wasn't the case, he had taunt when they started their focus tree, you know? So I think that's it, yeah. Sheepdog, I lost CX2 to Bad Batch for 61. Lost by 2. Tough round. I hear you, man. Yeah, this is a close shave here. If again, we're the larger account, so we just needed 3 banners. We needed any one of the little things to have bent our way. That's unfortunate. Columbus, oh, close one today, huh? Was too busy doing my attacks tuning. Yes, you'll want to watch this one because it was razor thin. We were very careful. We took just about every reasonable Underman opportunity. You might argue that I may have been better off doing the Underman with JMK versus Cere Malicos, but I don't really think so. I think we needed every little bit of what we got to make sure that all the potential characters that could have killed somebody went down. Like, we actually almost lost Mace to Cere's big hit. So I don't think there was a better way to really have handled that. It's just about the JML, not getting the one banner with Bane, and then the Leia thing. Yeah, just that's the one. I'd say the Leia one is the one that's most bothersome. Because there's a lot of stuns that had to not fucking happen for that to be the case. So, damn. Anyways, win or lose, I am fighting a Rhodium for round 3. So, I'll let you guys know if I can find a substitute match to bring you here to close out the week. And, of course, if you want to be in touch with me in between rounds, the place to find me is my Discord. So, there's the link for that. Of course, if you're catching me here live, you already know I'm here at twitch.tv/Tassenix. I also simulcast from my YouTube channel, Tassenix Gaming, where if you've not been there before, check it out. Whole bunch of Swugger-related content that I think you might be interested in. Stuff like the GAC Omicron tier list, the, mod guides on characters and factions that you've asked about, the how-to mod guide series on building up your collection from scratch all the way through advanced topics. And of course, it's a rebroadcasting point for my Grand Arena focused podcast, Plotting and Scheming, that I make with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha, Aisha, and Fatal, where we're breaking down the previous week in the thereabouts of the top 100 of Kyber 1. We'll tell you how we dealt with the meta matchups and our favorite attacks and defenses that we saw out there, our lessons learned for the week to come, and any other actionable intelligence we think there's worth sharing with you guys. That show is native to Spotify, but wherever you catch an episode, check the description. There is a link that you can use to plug into your preferred podcast program and follow us that way. Aside from that, let's see. Yeah, anything... Hey, Sweetness. Anything you enjoy over there on the YouTube, please hit like, hit subscribe to the channel to see more. Follow me on Twitch. All great ways to support the channel for free. And, thank you guys so much for your continued interest. The channel continues to grow. Hey, Megatron, another great match. Appreciate you, Tass and friends. Thank you for joining us, Megatron. All right, and if you want to go above and beyond the Call of Duty to support the stream, I do have a few ways you can do so. First, I have a Cash App. That's $Tassenix. I do have a PayPal, which is tassenix@gmail.com. And if you're interested in getting early access to my content, including Plotting and Scheming, exclusive, text and voice chat on Discord, and a few other benefits like, enhanced scouting power for your own Grand Arena, you may be interested in becoming a patron. So check out patreon.com/Tassenix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there of interest for you. At $5 a month, you enter the Tass House at VIP access level, where you get early access to the Plotting and Scheming show. That's coming out to our general audience Friday mornings, 8 a.m. Eastern. But patrons have it as early as Monday or Tuesday night, depending on when we sit down to record, giving you early insight going into that first round of the week. In addition, I will occasionally make patron-exclusive videos that you will have at least a month ahead of the general public. And of course, dedicated text and voice on Discord, where I am usually lurking, so pop on in and say hi. Thank you so much to all of my patrons here at VIP Access. Moving on up to the $10 a month tier is VIP Access Plus, where you get a bundled Patreon access to me and to your choice of either OmegaBot or Hot Utils Patreon. OmegaBot's that tool that I highlight at the start of all of my Grand Arena streams. It's the one with the graphs that give you the easily understood sense of your opponent's offensive and defensive tendencies. Anybody can use that tool for free to scout their opponent's Grand Arena history just for the last week. But only patrons can build out a custom report with any number of weeks. You get a downloadable HTML version of that when you click the embedded links inside, it'll take you right back to swugga.gg or Insight, whichever you're using, with data already pre-sorted, just helping you further focus and minimize your scouting efforts. Alternatively, you might go for Hot Utils Patreon, aka Chili subscription, which is your #1 tool for mass mod management and loadout creation. Nothing else lets you switch so easily between your Grand Arena, TB, TW, and Raid mods. You can use it like TJ and Fatal do to comprehensively remod your roster using the powerful automation feature. You can, you can slice through hundreds of mods in seconds, help out your guild in TW, so much more. There's no wrong way to go here at VIP Access Plus. Thank you to all of my patrons here. At VIP Access Premium, that's $15 a month for the Double Bot bundle. So Patreon access for me, OmegaBot, and Hot Utils, all in one price. Just going out and getting both bots anywhere else costs the same as this triple bundle, which is why so many of my patrons say it's one of the best values in all of Swugga. Thank you so much to all of my patrons here at VIP Access Premium. I know you guys enjoy the double bots. At the top of the list here, Injester's Club Elite, the one, the only Nomad's Reaper, a madman who drops in on the occasional stream and starts going crazy, handing out hundreds of subscriptions, thousands of biddies, never quite know what he's going to do, and it is always generous, it is always appreciated. Thank you so much, Nomads. Likewise, Pills, who will show up sometimes towards the end of streams, and again, just start handing out a few gift subs here, maybe 100 there. I don't know what he's going to do, but it is always generous. It is always appreciated. Thank you, Pills. Special thanks out to the Lost Womprat. Appreciate all you do in the background with your tech support of not just me, but a lot of other Swagger content creators. You recently just got me back online onto YouTube when I was only live on Twitch, and I meant to be live on both. So as always, thank you for the time and attention, Womprat. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for all you do in the background, whether that's bringing me something to eat or drink while I'm live here on stream, or just keeping our daughter from tearing the house apart while I'm trying to be the very best like no one ever was at a phone game. I appreciate you. And of course, to my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming, Dagger, TJ, Sasha, Aisha, and Fatal. Gentlemen, as always, it is my pleasure and privilege to record our show every week. Despite the pressures of work, family, raising kittens, you guys show up for every episode. And I do appreciate it, because I learn every time. Hopefully the feeling is occasionally the same, but regardless, it's not really about us. It is about the viewers, the listeners, tuning in every week. It is rare that a day goes by that I don't get some type of DM, comment somewhere, thanking us for the conversations we're having on the show. Folks are picking up items that they can use in their own grand arena. It's helping them win the day. So we are having the intended effect that we wanted with our show. Thank you guys so much for being a part of it nearly 3 years on, and I wouldn't change a thing. All right, back on over to the main scene. Let's make ready to raid you out. Edit and roll. Redirect. Vex is still live. Let's send you on out to Vex. Take care, YouTube folks. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll keep you guys posted on Discord about some type of guest stream potentially for round 3. All right, the prediction on Twitch. Yes, we had no drops, so actually, wow, the 0 cash is in today, yeah? Before I click the button, we actually did have no drops, right? Yeah, that's right. The 0 is the big time winner. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and make ready to raid you guys out. Vex, starting up the raid. All right, thanks again for tuning in. Last time things were a little imprecise, so fair that we lost. This time, losing by 3 banners is tough, man, because very little I think I could have chosen differently. But then again, very little is all I needed. So you be the judge. Let me know in the comments if you think there was actually an opportunity to pick up a couple banners that I missed. Or maybe just empathize with me. Tell me that I got hoed out. Help me cope. I could use it. All right, guys. Until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.